Heartbeat of competition. The drama of the moment. This is TNT Sports.
I remember going through the tunnel. This is the biggest place in the world.
They're the future of this sport. Don't let the gray hair fool them, though. There's still a lot of fight here.
You don't hold anything back in the shootout. There's really no penalty. It's just a bonus race for us.
I think the twins are more stressful than the 500, if that makes any sense.
It's our Super Bowl event. I mean, this is the biggest event that we have all year long.
NASCAR puts it right in their face. I'm like, man, we're ready to go. Here goes the season. We're ready to get after it.
Now, after months and months of waiting, there's no day that race fans everywhere look forward to. Speedweeks in Daytona. When all fears of waiting, anticipation building for the first race, the main act, the main sideshow to the main act, the Daytona 500. Today, 21 of NASCAR's best get to do battle, some of them with new rides, some of them with new faces, some of them with new colors. Do battle in a no points but shootout of the previous season's pole winners. There were 6 drivers from the LCQ race earlier this morning that were running in today's race, as it's a little after 1 p.m. here in the East. Let's try to go down here and get the command. Gentlemen, start your action. Alright, buddy, fire it up. You're fired up. Come on. Fire it up, man. Fire it up. Ready for a new season? Yeah, man. Fire it up. Start him. Anticipation builds. These 21 engines come to life at the Daytona International Speedway, aka the new Daytona Rising, the starting grid in a few moments. You're watching NASCAR on TNT. In a random draw session here Friday afternoon, Dylan Murway picked bottle number 1, and he will lead the field down to the green flag. Remember, he won poles in Season 2. He automatically earned a spot in Season 3. Now, let's take a look at the starting grid, but instead of us presenting the starting grid of the cars, we're going to present, the drivers are going to introduce themselves. Hi, I'm Dylan Murway. I'm driver of the number 4 Bush Beard Jimmy John's Outback Steakhouse Chevrolet, and I'm at the front. I want to stake my claim. Aim and stay there. Hi, I'm Jacob 2, driving for the legendary 24. I want to uphold Jeff's legacy and the legacy of this car. And I want to do it fast. I want to do it good. Hi, I'm KFC Cup Series. I may be a seasoned veteran with just a full season under my belt, but I still got some tricks up my sleeve that y'all don't know about. Hi everyone, Nate Sherman filling in for Jacek Haskey from Season 2. And I look to be taking that Lowe's Chevrolet to victory lane. Hi, I'm Joshua Leanbach, driver of the 18 M&M's Toyota. Look for me to go to the front with my teammates. Hi, I'm Jackson Hunter, returning from Season 2, Texas winner. And I look to be taking that blue deuce and giving Roger Penske its first shootout trophy. Hi everyone, I'm Hunter Razzani. Hi everyone, I'm Hunter Razzani, and I'm going to be looking to bring that Haas Out of Nation Chevrolet to victory lane. Make it a Haas Out of Nation type day. Hi everyone, Caleb Hoffman here, driver of the number 19 Aeros Internet Connections Toyota. I may be starting mid-pack. Don't look for me to ride in the middle or in the back. I'm going straight to the front. Hi everyone, I'm Sports Center Cup Series. And I'm going to be driving the FedEx 11 Express Toyota, the 11 car, all the way to the front. Hi everyone, I'm Paula Moon, driver to the number 22, the only female driver in this field. I may be starting towards the middle of the pack, but don't look for me to be staying there going to the back. I look to be going to the front. I'm Xavier Sandreska. Hi everyone, I'm Xavier Sandreska, and I'm going to be piloting the number 88 Nationwide Ford this season. Hi, I'm Hunter Miller, and I'm still going to be staying in the Great Cliff Chevrolet. Hi everyone, I'm Zach Speed, and I'm going to be bringing DeWalt on board for a few races this season. Now the last chance qualifier drivers. Hi, I'm Eric Gamer in the 78. I may be from a small team, but that doesn't mean we don't have fighting, a lot of the fight inside. We won a wild race this morning, and we sure as heck can stun the big boys today. Hi everyone, I'm Hot Wheels 44, back for more, and I'm back for redemption. Hi everyone, I'm Grayson Alcevedo, ready for a new season and to soar to new heights in my number 1 Chevrolet. Hi everyone, Blake Dillon, and though I may be starting at the back, don't let my car fool you. We're going to be planning to head straight to the front in that Nature's Bakery Chevrolet. Hi everyone, Peyton Beasley here, and I'm ready to bring that 6 to victory lane, starting from the back, towards the back. Hey everyone, Noah Spalding here, and though I'm maybe on the team with a legendary number and a legendary name, I'm not going to let that pressure burden me down. I'm going to bring that car to victory lane. Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan Morrison. Though I may be starting in the back in the 3 car, don't look for me to make that my new home. That was the Season 3 Budweiser Shootout, Field of 21. Before we begin, let's go over race format. There's going to be a halfway caution break at lap 6. And then there's going to be 17 laps total in this race. All the cars will be brought down halfway break at lap 8 of 16, and then all the cars are going to be brought down pit road for mandatory two-tire pit stops, with the smaller fuel cells mandated for this. There's no smaller fuel cell bullshit. Now with these tight packs, do you pit with yourself or you pit with a partner? I'd say you pit with a partner. This race is going to be interesting today. Before we begin, let's catch some radio communication from Nate Sherman's crew chief, Chad Knaus. Alright everyone, welcome to a beautiful day down here in Daytona Beach. Sky is clear. Track's going to be slick. A lot of cars are going to be sliding. This is going to be a fun race. Welcome to the NASCAR Season 3 Ihop Cup Series season there, Nate. Thanks, boss. Ready to turn them loose. Pace car is off. We are ready to turn them loose here in Daytona. Dylan Murway and Jacob Tube are going to lead him down with KFC Cup Series behind them. The first ever race at the new and improved Daytona International Speedway is green on TNT. Yeah. Didn't take long for these cars to get to full speed, side by side, pushing on, already leaning on each other a little bit. We got to get to lap 8, lap 5 caution break, as there is 12 laps in this race. We come out of turn 4. Dylan Murway is going to lead the first lap of the season today at Daytona. But it looks like the 14's got a big push from the 18 right here. I mean, a big push. And they're shoving each other. But at the line, Dylan barely gets them. But the 18 and the 14 get a big run of steam as we head down into turn number 1. And it looks like Nate Sherman and Jacob Tube are gonna pull out, get a big run, leave Dylan Murway with Jacob Tube. That's definitely a rookie mistake. These are not the kind of moves you want to be making this early in the race. And you pull out a line blindly like that. Because look at the positions he's going to be losing here. And he loses about 4 spots right here. So he falls back to the bumper of the 22. You win ball. Dylan Murray peeks to the inside. He gets a big shove from Jacob Tube. See a 6-car breakaway here at the front of this front of the field. But behind them, it's a hornet's nest, and Brendan Little is getting swarmed. He's going to lose about 8 positions right here. Sorry for that interruption there. As they make their way down and out of turn 4, it's definitely a big dogfight for the top spot. The 14 gets a run, he stops, almost gets into the wall with the 18. But the 41 just gets a big head of steam, jumps up, clears 4 cars right here. Cut myself in the bed. Again. Perfect. Oh, wow. 16 backed up right there and made the 31 through. There's a lot of momentum. They're coming out of turn 4. I see them screaming under the Daytona Tri-Oval. However, there is some clouds building not far out from here today, so drivers are also going to be watching for weather too. Want to see how interesting some radio communications are and how frustrated some of these drivers can get here? Let's listen to 31 team communication. Okay, we're in. Okay, Jonathan, we're gonna line up. We're gonna get the out of here, man. All right, watch him, watch him. You put, I spot, you push. Watch him. Let off, let off, let off, let off. Come on. And they lost a lot of ground there. Nicholas Lopez made an epic save right off the front bumper of his teammate moments ago. While that was all going on. He crossed down, tried to block the 41. Either he was trying to get with the 41 or block the hell out of him. But 24 was shoving. He didn't get the message. He's lucky he didn't go around right there. He cocking it dead sideways to him. Now you see him blend up in the pack now. And now the two has got no help. And now he's going to end up being pack fodder, pretty much. But the 41, however, is lucky he didn't crash the car. But he's going to be falling towards 20 to the outside. The 1 up into the wall slight bit. You see Dylan Murway comes across the line, 2 to go before the halfway break. All these drivers here want to get into a good position for that break, so they can get a good spot in and a good spot out, especially the drivers that qualified up towards the front. How about Blake Dillon making some headway with it up the middle? He had a lot of help. So the field is pretty much split into 3 distinct packs right now. And it seems like the bottom lane, top side in this pack here would be a logical place to be, because look at the runs they get. 2 crosses down, but it didn't. He would have crossed to the bottom if the 48 didn't have more than a nose, didn't have his nose in there, because otherwise he would have got hooked, spun around, and then there would have been a big problem. Here comes Josh Leanbatch with a big run. Looks like he's going to swap. Jacob too is going to try to do the same. They both succeed in the swap. But look at this gaggle of approximately 11 cars here coming right behind them. Man, they're beating the hell out of each other here. Actually, you know what? You can make that 13 cars as, look at the Richard Childress guys get a huge shot at the top side. Coming out of turn 4, Jacob 2 takes the last lap of the first segment of today's race. And now we can make that a 17 car pack, because the 18 got a big push right here, and it's going to leave the 14 out. A lot of shuffling early, a lot of this, and we wonder why there hasn't been a wreck yet. It's beyond me, because these guys are the best drivers in the world. But look at Nate Sherman with a big shove from the 5 car right here. Hunter Miller up the middle and to the lead just to get away. Definitely a pretty good move on his part just to get away from that hornet's nest. Down the backstretch for the final time in the first segment. Everyone trying to line up and get a good spot. Wow, the two gets shoved right into the 88. There's a lot of contact. But out of turn 4, Nate Sherman with the powerful shove from the 500 Miller is going to get the checkered flag in the first segment here in the Budweiser Shootout here at Daytona, followed by when they score all these cars, they're going to line them up, bring them down pit road. Wow, 3 wide all the way through this pack. Caleb Hoffman is right smack dab in the middle of it. In the middle of it all. Definitely a big benefit to Brendan Little and Hunter Rizzoni, guys whose cars have been struggling too. And I have no idea. They were 3. They looked like they were 4 wide for a little bit coming out of turn 4, but everyone got better of it. Somehow they all got out of what could have been a really big disaster for a lot of guys coming out of turn 4. Nate Sherman is the segment 1 pole winner of this race. Followed by Hunter Miller in second, Dylan Murway in third. That is going to be the top 3 entering the pits. And you know, they are going to be coming to you now. Dave. Hunter Miller's been he's really enjoyed his car, just seeing how it runs on the bottom, because that's where he ran during last night's shootout practice. They're going to try to loosen up the car a little bit, add some wedge. And they're going to give a routine 2-tire adjustment that is required in this race, that you have to make a 2-tire stop. He's down and away. Marty. Nate Sherman's been complaining of a possible vibration in the 48 car in the left front. He got on the radio and told checking out there's been a vibration when he hit the bumps and hit the bottom in the corner. So in turn 3 and 4, he talked to Hunter Miller, telling him to run a higher line. They were able to, because there wasn't much competition near them. They're gonna change the tire and hope the vibration goes away. Obviously, a lot of costly time and mistakes down pit road. We got an accident at the exit of the pit road. Wow, Blake Dillon, Joshua Leanback, Caleb Hoffman had to go to the grass. In his, it's going to be an 8-lap sprint to the finish to figure out who can settle, who can win in the Budweiser Shootout. And segment 2 starting lineup in a few moments. Even though Nate Sherman, they really jumbled up the field right there, didn't they? Yep. Even though Nate Sherman won the first segment, here in the Budweiser Shootout this afternoon, he's going to restart all the way back in 11th because of possible concerns, because of that vibration and that slow on the left front. But anyways, here's the top 10. Apollo Sendesk, Xavier Moon, and Zach Speed in row 1. Peyton Beasley, Jackson Hunter, row 2. Blake Dillon, Joshua Leanback, row 3. Eric Gamer and Dylan Murway, row 4. Caleb Hoffman, Jacob Tube, row 5. And that is going to round out your top 10. The start for segment 2. This is going to be balls out racing here from this point on. Green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag. Come on, come on, come on. Wow, the 6 was really blocking the heck out of that 10 car right there. He got tipped and almost got into the 19. That almost created a big wreck problem behind them. And look at how far of a lead Zach Speed has gotten with Jackson Hunter glued to his back bumper as we make our way down and out of turn 2. On the Daytona Rising, there's new improvements. There's actually billboards on the backstretch where the old grandstands used to be. The 6 is definitely losing a lot of ground there, as he was definitely going to be paying for this one. Actually, a little bit of a third lane forming in front. Make our way through 3 and 4 again. And here, oh, 2 cars hard in the wall out of turn 4. Austin Lem is one of them. The other one is Eric Gamer is one of them in the 78. Hard hit. Oh my God, this is big contact. This is huge. This is huge. Implications here. And looks like the other car wrapped up. It was a blue car. It wasn't Jonathan. No, it was Dylan Murway in the 4. We're wrecked, guys. 78 came up and got us. Caution flag is out. First major accident of the day. Throttle hung on the 4 car, maybe? Yep. They come to rest a little far off the wall here as we have our first caution this afternoon here in the Budweiser Shootout. First major caution, anyway. Also, weather is impeding in the area, because there were some clouds coming not too far away from here, and they could bring a lot of rain by the time this race is over. Dylan Murway is out of the car. Both drivers, as you know, are okay. Dylan Murway with new primary sponsor Busch Beer on the car for the Budweiser Shootout this afternoon. He will carry it in several other races during the season. This was not the party he envisioned. Not the best welcoming party for Busch Beer. That car is pretty crushed right there. However, Austin Lem has gotten out of the car and sat down. That was a pretty dumb move on his part. Came up. Contact. Wow. Look at that. The rear tires picked up off the ground, so you know that was a hard hit. And they just got hung together. And the 78 got more damage here when it hit the grass. The problem with these new cars in the grass is it digs into the ground like a lawnmower, and just rips the nose clean off the car. Dylan Murway is obviously checking on him right now. I think he's probably getting his wind back. That was a hard hit, man. Inside. 4's going to come down. 4's going to... You heard that silence in the air because that was when the car hit. It picked up a lot of momentum. Really surprised he didn't go over at least on top of the 4. Really surprised that didn't happen right there. They got hooked together. Then the car just dug into the grass and just destroyed the nose. So you see both cars having their dreams of a potential Bud shootout crushed by the wayside. As pole sitter Dylan Murway gets into a crash, not even a lap into the second segment with Eric Gamer here at the Budweiser Shootout. You're watching NASCAR on TNT. Back here at the Budweiser Shootout here at Daytona, have caught up in the garage with Dylan Murway. And Dylan, can you just describe what happened out there? Yeah, they were getting pretty antsy here towards the end of the first segment. I was unfortunately head of the mess. Unfortunately, I got caught up in the mosh pit on the restart. I started trying to make a move to get a run because I thought the 78 was going to pull up, but he pulled up a little too late. And then, boom, we both get hit in the wall. I really hate it for our Busch Beer guys. I mean, look, the front end's destroyed. There's pretty much no way we can get this car back out there. So, yep, we'll just, good thing this doesn't count as a backup car for the duels or the 500. But we had a lot of fun out there, and we know to learn the dual race on Thursday. Which can be seen on TNT, by the way. Nice job putting a little bit of a product placement, mentioning that we get to cover the dual race Thursday on TNT. And he will be up there in the booth with us, with us on the second dual race, since he is going to be in the morning dual race. Morning Gatorade dual event. While we were gone, Peyton Beasley had, Blake Dillon had this to say on the radio about Peyton Beasley. This was during the restart. So we're going to restart lap 8. So we're going to have six laps to go here. What the fuck is this 6 car's problem? I mean, I was trying to help him, and then he rides the brakes and just screws himself. I'm glad I tipped him out of that line, otherwise we were going to go backwards. Yeah, no, it's pretty fucked up that he did this. I mean, next time he does that, feel free to shove him out of the way and hang him. I really feel his pain. I mean, I really do, because you're stuck in a situation, someone who doesn't know how to draft and run in packs, and they're the ones that cause the accidents. So we got a good restart here as we come to the line. Coming to the line will be 6 laps to go when we get the green here. Joshua Leanbatch shoving the 2 in the restart box. Was it a legal restart? He crosses down, but Caleb Hoffman's going to go with him, and he's going to shove Joshua Leanbatch way out in that pack. Things could get intense here. Now, Jacob Tube and Zach Speed and Jonathan Morrison lead the outside lane. As we come down the backstretch, gathering up a lot of speed. And Jacob Tube and Jonathan Morrison's back where they belong. Look, you see everybody getting that. So even though there's a lot more cars and a lot more momentum carried on the inside lane, the outside side seems to be the place to be because look at that. Even though the line here is they are side by side, leaning on each other, door to door. Where Jacob Tube pushed to the lead, to the salute of every Jeff Gordon fan in this stadium right now is on their feet. Jeff Gordon and Jacob Tube working together, running a silver-themed Exalta paint scheme for this race. They got 5 laps in the duels. In the shootout, Jonathan Morrison is pushing him. And he cleared him too. He does. The 11 sees a gap. Restart dash here. And the caution is out. Things are going to get real intense here. Not what any of these drivers have wanted. Wanted to see from this late accident, we could be going overtime. Going for a green-white checkered in this year's Budweiser Shootout. And the 10, the 11 got spun, slipped the racetrack, clipped the 42, 48, the 48 slid way to the inside. He made a slight bit of contact with the inside wall, but it looks like it could be enough to damage 48 car. Mad props just came up. 11 just came up, sir. They did have those safer barriers down there, but nonetheless, he did take a pretty good shot into that wall. He does have the window net down. That is a good sign. Now, here's going to be the interesting storyline.